Hello everyone, this is TA2GBO. For quite a long time, when I was using my AnyTone AT-D878UV with my hotspot, the BER value wouldn't drop even if I adjusted the offset. While I could communicate without any issues using other DMR radios without changing the offset, the 878 couldn't communicate at all. This made me suspect a frequency drift in the radio. When I checked with the frequency counter, I saw that it was significantly low. For example, even if I set 433.500 MHz on the screen, the device was actually transmitting at 433.497 MHz. As a result, the hotspot's offset range was not sufficient. I did some research and found a small program called AT Options. I'll leave the link in the description. This program enables the full test mode of the AnyTone AT-D878. Right away, I should mention, after enabling full test mode, make sure to record or write down every value before changing anything in this mode. Otherwise, the radio could become unusable. Before opening the AT Options program, connect the radio to the computer using the programming cable. The radio must not be in firmware update mode. It should be powered on normally, like when using channel programming software. Now we can move on to the AT Options program. When we open the program, a warning window will appear. Click Yes to close it. In the program window, on the right side, select the COM port where the radio is connected, then click the Read button to read the radio. This will be a very quick read as it only reads a specific block. At the top of the program window, make sure that the band select and full test mode checkboxes are checked. We don't need to use the text fields at the bottom. Leave them as they are. Finally, click the Write button to write the settings to the radio. Now we will start the radio in full test mode. To do this, turn the radio off, then press and hold the PTT and 1 keys at the same time while turning it on. Keep holding the PTT and 1 keys until you see Test Mode on the screen. It is worth repeating. Before making any changes here, I strongly recommend noting down the current values somewhere for reference. At this point, the main items you see, such as analog channel 1, 2, 3, etc., are actually menu numbers. We are only interested in menu 7. We will perform the fine-tuning using menu 7. Use the down key to navigate to menu 7. Here you will see the label FQCU along with some numerical values. If the radio's frequency is lower than it should be, you need to increase this value. If it is higher than it should be, you need to decrease it. In my case, instead of 433.500 MHz, the radio was transmitting at 433.497 MHz, so I increased this value. We will adjust this parameter using the channel knob. Starting from the factory default value, which is something like 01650, I gradually increased it step by step while checking with a frequency counter until I reached 02752. Once I reached this value, the radio was operating correctly at 433.500 MHz. To save the value, simply turn the radio off and back on. As I mentioned earlier, I recommend making small adjustments, restarting the radio, checking with the frequency counter, and if the desired value is not reached, re-entering test mode and continuing the adjustment step by step. Thank you for watching the video. You can follow me for future videos related to this enjoyable hobby.